I need a distraction, and you're just the fellows to make it for me. Ring out them bells as we...
I'm here to ring out the bells.
In question,
back with another one.
Elmgart's Temple of Sigmar. Give them a good clatter, and you'll draw every
Gonna give them bells a
iron
clatter.
Miles around. Why, you ask? Our friendly neighborhood magic.
I'm playing the dwarf.
Alicia needs to gather vital
Playing
intelligence on the Skittergate.
Ranger veteran.
Figure you could help her out.
And I am playing the same build that I use on the bot.
This will be no easy climb.
Do we have to go all the way to the temple?
It's not the best build that you could be playing as a player.
Healing dropped.
Sometimes there's an item back here that spawns. Not all the time, but sometimes. It's very often missed. But this build isn't. It's not exactly the best build, like I said, to play if you're the player. So I mean, there's much better Ranger veteran builds. Especially ones that utilize Ranger's Parting Gift, which of course is the talent that gives you the free bomb whenever you use your stealth ability. Oh my god, what's all these warp fire throwers? They have such a hard time with fire throwers sometimes. But I'm playing the build that I use on the bot to, I guess, you know, prove a point. I guess I don't know. It's yeah, it's still possible. It can still you know, you can still make it work. And I hear a Chaos Patrol. They're definitely going to have to pay for you know, being alive. Naturally, Chaos cannot be allowed to propagate. So at some point here, I'm going to engage with them. I'm not going to let them get away. And I do hear them coming up the ramp there, it sounds like. Where's...
Test your hook against my axe, would ya?
So, where are they? Oh, they went down there. So, some of the properties I'm using for this build in particular. I mean, the only really good thing about something like this, at least in the hands of a player, is going to be the fact that you can one-shot all specials with the handgun. So in order to achieve that, at least on Cataclysm, it's obviously much easier to do this on Legend. On Legend, the base damage of the handgun is just large enough so that it just kind of like already one-shots. It already one-shots most specials, but on Cataclysm, you know, them having a little bit more health, it's a little more difficult. You need basically what I have on right now. You need the 10% damage versus Chaos, 10% damage versus Skaven, and 10% versus infantry, and enhanced power. And what the chaos plus infantry gives you is it lets you one-shot leeches and blightstormers with the handgun. This is strictly talking about the handgun, right? And of course, this also works if you're playing Kruber, because he has a handgun as well. What? I can't believe I missed that. But yeah, what the chaos plus infantry lets you do is it lets you one-shot blightstormers and leeches. And I think what the plus 10 versus Skaven and infantry lets you one-shot is poison wind globadiers. So it's important to be able to one-shot them. Of course, if they're too far away, you know there is damage fall off. So if there is a blightstormer that is super far away, there is a possibility that you'll have to still shoot him twice, or at the very least shoot him in the head to be able to reliably take him out if he's at such a great distance.
Dead and gone. Healing draft over here. Chaos warrior, he's a gross one.
Over there.
And like I said, that only really applies to Cataclysm. He's doing a little acrobatics. If you're playing on Legend, I mean, those breakpoints are a lot easier. I don't even know if you need any kind of specific breakpoint to one-shot specials with the handgun on Legend. I think it might just have enough base damage. I do have a very favorite breakpoint for handgun on Legend, though. It's plus 20% damage versus chaos and 10% damage versus infantry, plus the enhanced power talon. And with handgun, what the? That combination of properties gives you is the ability to one-shot chaos maulers. Wait, okay. And that's a really fun breakpoint. It like I said, it's 20% damage versus chaos, so it's 10% on the gun, 10% on the charm. And oh, the specials that spawn in this arena, man. And enhanced power. So it gives you exactly 100 damage, which just so happens to be the exact amount of health that Chaos Maulers have. So it's a really fun breakpoint, you know, having like perfect efficiency for your handgun. And yeah, that's my favorite breakpoint for Legend. Hey, whew. Man, that was a. I mean, I know there's always a lot of specials in this mid event, but whew. That was fun. Sorry if I wasn't completely focused on talking. I was locked in a little bit there, you know. I was trying not to lose the bots, and I didn't. They all miraculously made it through. What the hell are they all coagulating onto the elevator for? That's interesting. What's going on? It's like the AI pathing is all messed up. So, like I said, I'm running the same build with the bot, or the same build as the bot. So that exhilarating vapors. I'm mostly using it to heal the warrior priest at this point. He is usually in need of the HP the most. I'm not exactly running weapons on him that he's too good at generating temp HP with. None of the bots are good at generating temp HP usually. That's why this team comp works so well, typically. Man, Kruber really hitting those morale boosts. But what was I wanted to say? Oh yeah, you might see a lot with the builds that I do. It's at least with the melee weapons. I mean, this is a cross melee and the range weapon. I try to get at least 10% versus both race on both the range weapon and the melee weapon, especially the melee weapon. It's usually for stagger purposes. 10% power versus a race plus enhanced power is usually enough with most weapons to kind of give you a little bit of stagger. And naturally, staggering is the best defense. So it's not necessarily about damage sometimes when you do power versus a race. It's sometimes just about, you know, hitting certain stagger breakpoints that you want to hit. Get out of here. That assassin thought, man. He thought. Where the hell did he come from? Look, he came out of the wall. Man, Sigmar shield sometimes. Sigmar shield is so fucking good, man. I know I talk about it sometimes, but excuse me, where did you spawn in from, buddy? He's trying to get the drop on my bot here. Nah, but yes, Warrior Priest is so strong. Oh, come on, Kruber. Okay. So I got some extra healing there. Let's see. this isn't a the best build for monster slaying. Of course, a Ranger veteran with a machine pistol. The machine pistol from the Engineer DLC, of course, is the absolute is the absolute premier monster slaying weapon. Let's see. So the Storm Fiend is employing some 900 IQ tricks here. Give me that loot die. So I don't know if anybody has noticed this in all the games that I've been playing with Ranger Veteran and the Ale, but the bots won't pick up Ale typically first. Sometimes if you just kind of leave Ale and you kind of walk away from it a certain distance, sometimes they'll pick it up automatically. But if you have more than one ale on the ground, the second you drink one ale, the bots are going to drink one ale each of whatever is in range of that ale. So let's see if I get an ale from killing these this hook rat here, which is a negative. Let's see if I get one from this guy. So I got an ale there. I got an ale there. So technically, I'm only going to have a chance to drink one of these. And if I drink one, and yep, they're all gonna drink one as well. If there's one available. So you can actually apply ale stacks on the bots. It's not reliable, of course, but they can have ale stacks, which naturally gives them that attack speed and damage reduction. Anything to help keep them alive. And I'm just gonna pop my ability here just to make sure the bots have some HP. Getting a little surrounded by the berserkers there. Easy wave. I definitely also have to be mindful since I'm on Cataclysm. This isn't something you got to worry about on any difficulty except Cataclysm, but the finale does have a monster that spawns. It only spawns on Cata. It's a guaranteed monster spawn in the church. So I talk about having the handgun one shot, but that leech was actually so far away that damage drop off from handgun is it does take effect. And I had a lucky loot die here. A loot rat that got blown up by the cannon on the other side of the wall. Unfortunate for that loot rat. But yeah, like I said, if there's special that's just a little bit too far. You know, you still won't be able to one-shot, but you know this set of properties gives you that ability to one-shot if they're in range. So build up on these potions, is pretty good. Kind of have these speed potions, which are not quite as useful. Ooh, I caught the cape of that assassin. I want to pop my ability here as soon as this leech pops up. That's gonna stagger everything, give the bots a little bit of cover. Really, the ability is literally mostly just for everybody else. Whenever you're going to run a build with exhilarating vapors, I mean, you're kind of using it for your team. It is a really long cooldown. It can be made shorter by of course, you know, attacking things and generating cooldown. So I don't know if people know this, but you do actually cool down your ability faster if you attack things. If you attack things or take damage, it gives you a bunch of cooldown regen.
I shall have words with those who still live.
Have I worked?
Yeah, nice shot, Gruber. Really hit that wall.
Then I shall seek creative.
So it's, you know, it's not actually like 2 minutes. I think it's like 2 minutes long here. It's I got 10% cooldown on right now, so yeah, it's 2 minutes long. It's not actually 2 minutes, you know. Oh my goodness. I think the wizards have got her. These these plague bugs are doing my bots in here. Oh, there you go. It's because I used this ability uselessly leading up to this this point. So perfectly fine though. Wizard will respawn down over yonder. What potion did the wizard? Yeah, she had the speed potion. Yeah, whatever. What? Still could run into a patrol here at the very end. Nope. Oh, there's. Huh. It's usually a chaos warrior that like spawns there like every single time usually. He didn't want to come to play in this game. All right.
There's only a scratch.
Why aren't you picking that up? There you go. I'll forget to refill my ammo.
Hold your ground, Tory. This'll be a proper fight. Strike the bell.
Let's get this finale underway. I'm still getting horde music, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. So there's some people who like, you know, certain spots in this finale. A very popular spot is right here, of course. Another popular spot is right there on that platform. Personally, I just kind of like being in this open area up here. It's just having space to move around in, having space to kite is usually most important. So when you kind of play at the bottom there, in between all the columns and stuff there, in the lower level, it can be a little constraining. Naturally, if you play on Legend and stuff, you can kill stuff a lot faster, and it's not as big of a deal. Ah! I'm floundering. But if you're not playing on Cataclysm or anything like that, I mean, it's a good idea to kind of play up top here. And I got taken out in my stealth. There's that monster I was talking about. This isn't too good. Alright, I need this purple potion.
Change your movements. Open doors, strength.
See if I can deal some damage to the big boy here while I can in my with the strength potion. Not dealing it super effectively, but whatever. The important bit is I still have the bots. And with this wave, I can do another ability hit. Oh, come on. And we can keep working the big boy down. Big boy had a mishap. He seemed to have tripped on the railing there and took a tumble. You love to see it. And I'm just throwing out an ability here for just about every big wave, keeping the bots alive. Well, did they just steal my ale from me, you fucking bastards? I was trying to pick that one ale up, but they totally snagged it from me. And there's the music signifying the end, signifying Sigmar's glorious wave of light about to hit. There it is. Brilliant. Collect these bags for the hell of it. Have another ale.
Fancy that? We found ourselves
Cheers to a
door.
victory.
Well, the distraction is
Yeah, there we go.
We should depart.
Not a bad game. Man, I have not played Ranger Veteran in a long time, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna win that on my first try, but I was pleasantly surprised too. Surely could have done a few things a little bit better, but you know what? I'll still take 75 specials. That's pretty decent. Hell yeah. Very nice. Whew, look at 22,500 on Saltspire. God damn, 3,500? I think I only lost the wizard the one time, right? And she had the respawn just that once. I mean, they took a lot of damage throughout that game for only having to respawn one time. Very nice. GG.